Your mind is your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. Napoleon Hill once said, "Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do." And he was right. Think about it. Why do some people, despite talent and opportunity, lose everything because of one impulsive choice? Why do others, with less talents but greater control, rise to greatness? The answer lies in mastering the mind. Today's story will reveal how one moment of greed can destroy years of honesty, and how one honest choice can change your destiny. Listen carefully, because this story might just change the way you think forever. There once lived a young man named Jake. His life was simple, filled with effort and modest dreams. Every morning, he woke before sunrise, searched for work, and came home each night exhausted but content. Though poor, Jake was known in his small town as honest, disciplined, and kind-hearted. But one day, life decided to test him. After a long day of searching for work and finding nothing, Jake was walking home, his mind heavy with worry. Suddenly, he heard a voice behind him. "Is there anyone who can help me carry something?" He turned and saw an old man standing beside 3 large duffel bags. "Yes, sir," Jake replied. "I can help." Old man smiled faintly. "I need to go to the next village. I can carry 2 bags, but the third is too heavy. If you help me, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Jake agreed eagerly. As he lifted the bag, he was startled by how heavy it was. The old man chuckled softly. "It's full of bronze coins," he said. Despite the weight, Jake placed it on his shoulder and started walking. As they walked, the old man kept glancing at him. Jake noticed it and thought, "He must think I'll run away, but I'm not that kind of person. I earn through honesty, not deceit." After a while, they reached a river. The old man sighed. "I can't cross this with 2 bags. I'm old and weak. Can you take 1 more? I'll give you 3 more gold coins." Jake hesitated, but then nodded. "Of course." Yet before handing over the second bag, the old man said, "Promise me you won't run away. This bag has silver coins." Jake frowned. "Do I really look like a thief to you? I'm helping because I want to earn honestly." He crossed the river, now carrying 2 bags. They continued until they reached the foot of a steep hill. The old man stopped again. "Son, I'm too tired to climb with this last bag." Jake, trying to be kind, said, "Give it to me. I'll carry it." But the old man hesitated. "This one has gold coins. If you run away, I'll never catch you." Jake felt a sting of frustration. "I told you before, I'm not dishonest. I once left a good job because they asked me to lie to clients. I'd rather be poor than dishonest." The old man looked into Jake's eyes and said quietly, "I hope your words are true." Then he handed over the bag. "Go ahead and wait for me at the top." Jake began to climb, but as he walked, an unexpected thought whispered in his mind. "He's old. He can't chase me. If I take these bags, I'll be rich. Why should I struggle all my life when wealth is right here?" He tried to shake the thought away, but it returned stronger. "With this money, I can live comfortably. I can marry a beautiful woman. I can be someone important." Step by step, those thoughts grew louder until honesty was drowned by desire. Finally, Jake ran. He ran as fast as he could, clutching the heavy bags. When he reached home, his heart pounded with both excitement and fear. He opened the first bag, stones. The second, stones again. The third, nothing but small rocks. Confused, he searched until he found a folded note. He opened it with trembling hands. It read, "I am the king of this land. I have no heir, and I've been searching for an honest man to adopt as my son. If you had not run away, you would have been that man." Jake's heart sank. His vision blurred as tears welled up. All his life, he had been honest. All his life, he had believed in doing right. But one single thought, one moment of greed, had destroyed everything. He fell to his knees and whispered, "If only I had controlled my mind for one more moment." This story reminds us of a simple but profound truth. Our thoughts shape our destiny. One careless thought can undo years of discipline. A single negative impulse can cost us everything. Every action begins as a thought. Thought becomes words. Words become actions. Actions become habits. And habits become destiny. That's why self-control isn't about denying pleasure. It's about protecting your future. The mind, when trained, becomes your greatest ally. But when left uncontrolled, it becomes your fiercest enemy. Jake lost the throne not because he was evil, but because he allowed one greedy thought to take root. And that's how many of us lose opportunities in life, not from lack of skill, but from lack of self-control. Remember this: you can't stop the waves of thoughts, but you can learn to surf them. Choose which ones to believe and which ones to let go, because honesty and discipline may not bring instant success, but they bring lasting peace. So today, let's make a promise to master our minds, to guard our thoughts, and to choose honesty even when temptation whispers otherwise. If this story inspired you, give it a like and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Comment below with one thought you'll choose to control today. And don't forget to subscribe to Wordy Tales for more motivational stories that help you grow, learn, and strengthen your English, while mastering the greatest power of all, the power of your own mind.